How's it going, everyone? Jim here from Berkshire Hathaway, and today I'm sitting down yet again with Dan Iannello from Home Services Lending. Today we're going to be expanding more on FHA lending and why that may be a good option. We're going to go over some of the pros with that. But first of all, Dan, a lot of the people that I meet with, they're first-time home buyers, and they're not really sure what FHA even is. Or maybe they just have some preconceived notions, or they were led into believing that that's the best option for them. So what do you think about that?
Great. So yeah, FHA, Jim, is a program that was created by Congress in 1934 to pull the housing market and the economy out of the Great Depression. Mm-hmm. So FHA stands for the Federal Housing Authority, and they don't actually lend money, but they insure the loans that lenders provide. So the loans are insured by HUD. Mm-hmm. It's funny, I find the same thing, that a lot of first-time home buyers will ask me for the first-time home buyer program, and they're talking about FHA, and I'm thinking, how do they even know about FHA? Because it's not just for first-time home buyers. So that's a big myth. You could be a second or third-time buyer and still get an FHA loan and reap many of the benefits. Additionally, people think it's the only low down payment program. Again, that's not really true. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have great 3% down programs that can also benefit not only first-time home buyers. Okay. So there's a lot of misconceptions out there, but it's a great program.
Okay. So let's go into some scenarios for some buyers that I'm dealing with right now. So more specifically, some of them are concerned about the mortgage insurance. Great.
So the mortgage insurance relates to someone's credit score, and for the FHA loan is great for people who have credit scores below 700. The monthly mortgage insurance is going to be much less than what they would pay on a conventional loan. Additionally, FHA allows for lower minimum credit scores than conventional loans. So a conventional loan typically wants a 620 credit score or higher. FHA will go down to 580 for most lenders. Some will even go below that. And some lenders will even do a no credit score program. So again, your buyers who have less than perfect credit scores are going to benefit from the monthly mortgage insurance being much less.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it seems like it's a lot more forgiving in these situations.
Yep.
So how about for those people, since it's not just for first-time home buyers, those who may have already owned a home but lost it due to foreclosure?
Yeah, so that's a great point. There's people who've had a foreclosure or a short sale. For conventional financing, they'd have to wait 7 years after a foreclosure or 4 years after a short sale. FHA will only make them wait 3 years. Someone who's filed bankruptcy, conventional loan, you'd have to wait 4 years. With FHA, you'd only have to wait 2 years. So again, a great benefit, and FHA helps people get back in the housing market much quicker after a major derogatory credit.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely have some buyers that are a little bit more concerned with their income, what they're making. How can FHA benefit them?
So yeah, a lot of first-time home buyers are saddled with student loans, credit card debt, and FHA allows their debt-to-income ratio to go to up to 57%. Versus conventional, a lot of the first-time homebuyer products are looking to be at 45 or below. Maybe you can squeak up to 50, but nowhere near as high as you can go with FHA.
Okay. And something that always comes up is closing costs for the home. So what can you do for me with FHA?
So FHA is great because they allow the seller to contribute up to 6% of the sales price towards the buyer's closing costs. Versus on a conventional loan, if you're putting 5% down or less, the seller can only contribute 3%. So in the lower priced market, that's just not enough, and a lot of buyers just don't have enough money to buy a house, where in FHA, a lot less money is required. They can sort of roll their closing costs into the purchase price. It's a huge advantage.
And last but not least, everybody always wants to know, what about the interest rates?
So that's another big advantage is FHA has almost a 0.5% lower rate than conventional loans. And for, again, people with less than perfect credit are still going to get a low rate, maybe even lower than somebody with a high credit score who went conventional.
Well, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
There's certainly a lot of reasons to use this, it seems. Now, in the next video, we're going to go over some of the cons. So if you have any questions in the meantime, please feel free to reach out to Dan or myself with the contact info at the end of the video. Thank you.